Hello there, everybody. It is me, No Name 174, back with Riddle Waves 3. As France, thank you very much to Matrix and Slytherin Games for allowing me to have a key here, and Naval Warfare Simulations for allowing me to have a key so I can show you this great game, you know, ahead of time. It is coming out on May 18th. Do mark that in your calendars. I believe this episode will be released on May 12th, so that would be 6 days from now. For you guys. So yeah, make sure to have that marked on your calendars. I assume if you're watching this, you are probably at the very least considering getting it. And yeah, judging by the state this is already in, I'd already pay. I would pay for this already. I will put it that way. And with a couple more bug fixes, I think some of which are already I've heard are already in the beta branch, but not in like the branch I have. Yeah, would already be good. Okay, so currently we're in a situation where we have a good monthly balance, and Italy's a little pissed off at us. Relations aren't great. I'm not going to see any recent turn messages. Ships under construction. Um, we're about 3 turns out from getting a bunch of destroyers done. It is January of 1896. Um, and yeah, we're 3 turns out from getting another flotilla of destroyers done. We're 9 turns out from the CA Deploy de l'Homme being completed. And we did grab the colony of Angola, which point I'm working on 2 6-inch coastal batteries for another 4 turns. I'm going to actually wait 2 turns before starting work on my next ship. I've also moved a significant portion of my fleet into the Mediterranean to deter Italy. It's a temporary setback in that regard. That's not great. Tensions with Italy reduced, but they didn't change. Okay, yeah, funding has gone way up. I think now is the time where I start designing the next ship. Um, hold on. So I think okay, the first thing I want to check right now is just left my mind. It just left my mind. Research. In terms of armor development or ship design, don't have it. I'm gonna set. I'll leave ship design on medium for now. We need better guns badly. We need to get a -1 quality large gun, or even just like a 9 or 10-inch would be great. Over there's Naval Academy and Fleet Tactics. Oh my god, we have a lot of shipyard capacity remaining. Actually, I want to quickly check. Is anyone building stuff in our yards right now? Like we are. There's some stuff building in Italy in German yards. Italy's only building stuff in their own yards. Yeah, Japan is building multiple pre-dreadnoughts in our yards, so thank you, Japan. Um, Russia's building stuff in Italy. Spain's building something in Germany. I just wanted to check that just to kind of see what shipyard capacity is being used. Ships currently building at your local shipyards. Is that what these add up to, or is that what these add up to plus the Japanese ships? Because we have 4 capital ships under production right now. Let's see, so that's 1632. Yeah, that's about 32,000. Then we got another 15,000. So that's 30. So that's 62,000. 14,000 should be 76,000. Yeah, okay. So that's just what we're building, it seems. So it's not counting Japanese ships building at our yards as eating up our shipyard capacity. Interesting. I was curious about that. Anyway, I think it is time to design the Corsair, or what is it? Corsair Cuirassé C. Well, I don't know specifically what that translates to. And then we'll get a battleship laid down shortly. Now, this is going to be a weird ship. That's our maximum dockyard capacity. And this was something I was looking at what is possible. Um, so I'll do 190. With a 7-inch conning tower, maybe 8.5-inch turrets. Oh yeah, this was more what I was looking at. Still can't quite do normal. I'd get the belt up a little more. I'd get the turrets up a little more. This is what I want to build. This is my plan. This would get one extra gun of broadside compared to Croissant Cuirassé A and B, Deploy de l'Homme and Pothou. But this is a 25 knot ship. It is 1896. That sounds based. This thing is basically a proto battle cruiser. So I'm actually gonna edit the hull form a little bit. Not quite that far in. A very slender hull form here. Might want to widen that up a little bit. Let me move the aft gun forward a bit more just so I can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going to move that forward. A little touch there. Okay, yeah, so, this will go zoom. It's better armored than an invincible, although it doesn't have, like, the actual good armor you'd expect. Yeah, spawns in these turrets. Okay, so, yeah, position that turret there. I think that turret does need to be positioned aft. So I'm gonna position that set of turrets there. I'll move the well actually no, let's position the casemates around. Give him a little sponson. Right. Set rest angle. Other way. Okay, so then there we go. That should be the secondaries added on. Okay, now it is time for the graphics. So define custom colors. Add that. And decking of all my ships is going to be slightly different. You know what? Let's try this again. I'm only gonna do like a little bit of a ram bow here. Actually, you know what? Here. I'm gonna put this on structure 2. Too far forward. Once again, too far forward. I only want a little bit of a ram bow. See, this is gonna be a very expensive ship to build, but I feel like this is also gonna be a very fun ship to have in service. Actually, you know what? I'll probably move the casemates a little bit. Okay, I think that works. So do I want to name this Sully, or do I want to name it something else? I think we go Admiral OB. Okay, so guns, let's move these around again. So set position of these guys a little bit more over there. Set position of those guys in a little more. Position a bit more. Set position a little more in. Okay. Um, I think, and I hate to say this, I think for the funnels, I'm not actually going to be able to use any of these because like that's too big. You know what? Let me. How about this? So I'm gonna save the superstructure. Um, so I can load it again. And I know I just did all that hull form work. The ship just doesn't look quite what I want. Like quite what I want it to. So graphics wise, clear the superstructure. Load that. Yeah, that's why. That makes sense. Ship was just unnaturally small. I was looking at it and I'm like, this doesn't look like it's, however many tons it is. And that's why. So norm our engine priority speed go up to 25 knots, go short, add in H and I as single turrets. We go up to 9 inches. Sponson both of those. I'm gonna go up to 3-inch secondaries. I think I had 8 of them. I think I had 12 of those guys. And no deck extended armor. Going up to a 7-inch belt and a 3-inch upper. Maybe 2.5 upper. It'd be nice to get 1-inch deck extended from this. I can figure out how. What can I shave off? Um, there we go. Okay, what can I shave off and where? You could do unprotected secbat. I probably don't want to go low freeboard. I think 7 inches of belt would be kind of the minimum for a ship like this. Could bring the upper belt down to 2 again. You know what I could do in the future is if I need like additional fire control, I can rip out the tertiary battery. Um, or, I just don't have any deck extended. Get that 2.5-inch upper belt. So, um, that 1 and 2 to that color. Um, so I'm gonna resize the entire superstructure to probably about here. And now I can mess with the hull form. So you can go a little bit forward. Okay, there we go. Nice and thin hull form. So I'm going to position that turret more forward. And position this turret more aft. See, I was right that the ship looked off size. So if I'm starting from scratch, that seems to be an issue. It's probably just better to modify a design template, and that's purely because of the hull. Okay, I have two more guns to kind of set, so okay, so we have a big midship section where there just really aren't many guns. Wait, no. I want this turret to be positioned just a little bit further back. Okay, this will be an interesting cruiser design. And now I might actually be able to make use of the funnels because they'll feel, appropriately sized. Yeah, okay. See, that looks like the sort of funnel that would be on this thing. Um, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna place the third funnel there and the fourth funnel there. Um, I will use that to kind of space out the remaining funnels. Actually, you know what? Might bring the turrets a little bit closer together to bring the fourth funnel up a little bit. Um, okay, so position these turrets more there. Position this turret a little bit more up. Might not be directly amidships, but that's close enough. And then I'm going to add a fifth funnel down here with a visual, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. So yeah, this will be a 5 funnel warship. Um, Additional armament, yeah, we have 1 torpedo each side. I need to send this to someone. I could do a quick alt print screen and send it to Jake. He's a beta tester, by the way. So yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter because like this is being recorded after, after the media period is up. I can show this anywhere. It's going on YouTube before the game releases. I can send this picture to anyone because it'll be on YouTube. They'll be able to view it on YouTube before the game is out. Why am I paranoid about this? I should not be paranoid like I was in the first, 4 episodes, which were recorded before the embargo date. Okay, I want to add anchor chains. Let's try CL thick, maybe 1. Set position. If these don't work, I think these do work though. Yep, those do work. I feel like I should have break water. Just kind of around, yeah, kind of around that forward turret. Because, like, this thing is speed. This ship is speed. What about, like, a CV Island 10? I might consider that. CV Island 11 is not good. CV Island 9, not bad. CV Island 8, not the greatest. 7, that could work. 6, could work. 5, a little too simple. 4, could actually, I don't think 4 is right for this. So what was it? 10, 7, and 6 were the good ones? I kind of do like 10 there. My thought is that this just kind of gives some a midships superstructure. Yeah. So I can do that, and then that looks pretty nice. But I do need some superstructure down here too for the next funnel. I do have like 4 superstructure things I can make use of though, but you know, okay, I would probably be using some of these. Okay, let's think about this. So I have 4 superstructure points. Outside of that, I'm gonna want probably lifeboats along the sides, a crane in some location. Do need that 5th funnel. Just trying to think, would I have anything below this 5th funnel? You know what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a rectangle square, and then I will put the funnel on. That's a little too small. I'll do a slightly larger rectangle square. Maybe a 20 foot. Actually, in terms of feet, I can measure this. We were saying that this ship is what? Roughly 1,500 feet long? That doesn't sound right at all. So we are saying that this ship is 457 meters long. That would be longer than a Nimitz. I'm gonna call bullshit. Um, I don't think that either that conversion's not working or the superstructure I'm starting with is kind of off in terms of its size. Which one is true? I don't know. Um, Yeah, I feel like the feet is not working properly. What if I zoom in a lot? So it's saying 83 there. So if I zoom out again, is it also saying 83? It is. Okay, so I don't think that that's working as well as intended. I'm just gonna ignore it. Gonna ignore how off in size this thing is. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's funnel number 5. Um, Let me get some boats on this. What a 40-foot with divisions. Actually, yeah, this ship's kind of gigantic. Oh, I wonder if the scaling on the superstructure just messed everything up as the size increased compared to like the more reasonably sized Deploy de Lome and Pothau. That could be it. So the original scaling might have been more correct, I hate to say. Honestly considering sticking the boats back here. Oh, it might be a good idea to have a couple there. I mean, I'll stick with this, but I'm just gonna assume that this is not the actual like size of the ship. Um, like I'm too far into the construction of this superstructure. Yeah, those 7-inch turrets look pretty small. Let me look up like an Edgar Quintet or a Quinette class, not Quintet, Quinette, an Edgar Quinette. I mean, the turrets on that do look pretty small as well. What were they on the Edgar Quinette? Yeah, they were 7.6-inch guns, and she was smaller than Deploy de Lome. I don't think this is terribly off. Um, Although what I might do is I might take this Y turret and position her a little bit further back. Or position it a little bit further back. So let's see. I want to do some structure stuff forward. Although actually I probably do want to add in some of the remaining boats. Well, I'll probably put them back here. But how about this? I'll have a 20. God, this 25-foot boat. So small. Yeah, this whole thing, the whole superstructure needs to be scaled down, I hate to say. Alright, let's try it. Um, I think that'll be a more appropriate size. Um, Position the forward turret back a bit. Won't have as much room. Okay, so okay, that's looking better in terms of size. It hasn't totally broken anything, but I think the ship's just more proportional now. Still gonna be too long, but you know, who cares? Okay, oh wait, hold on. The secondary guns need to be repositioned. That'll work. And now I can. God, where are you hiding? There you are. What happens if I make the ship spacious? Doesn't get that much of a penalty. Okay, so I'd want more boats back here, and then I'll put superstructure on that to kind of help out. So my thought is that, you know, probably the aft mast is gonna have a crane in it. Um, into a 35-foot with divisions. Um, Another 28-foot with divisions. Set position. Got there. Set rest angle. Try 5 degrees. Why is it when I delete it, it immediately or delete a number, it's like, oh hey, you want this at 350? I'm like, No. Set it to 0 if I'm doing that. I'll maybe do a 25-foot with ends. Actually, okay, I can do this. Actually, set position of this guy. Maybe more there. Set the position of this guy. Maybe more there. Actually, I'm going to set your rest angle to 180. I'm going to set your rest angle to 180. Your position just a little bit further back. Okay, do, okay, so I'll do that. Best fighting top. Unmasked tripod. Or medium 2, maybe. Too big. I should probably be using, like, the CV elevators more. I actually do think I want the small. Or a mast pole with simple cross tree. Yeah, okay, that works. So let's see, how many of these do I have? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, so I have 16 of those, which means I can still put in, 9 more. So I have 9 more. I would probably need 3 for another mast, which means I'd have 6 more for little decorations. Or maybe 5 more if I do an extra bridge structure. I'll start working on the superstructures before I get the mast in. I guess I'll base it on the Edgar Quinet type, at least somewhat. We find better images than what I am getting. What a better top-down image. There's a 3D printable one. The model. It's a very detailed image I found, but it might work. The thought. What if I do like this? that. Hmm. Okay, so I could start with something like that. I have a little bit, this area is a little weird, but I can get another structure on that, which is the exact plan. So Oh, hey, I'm out of points already. Okay. So then I can place the forward mast on top of that. I want to add a little bit more structure up there, but I don't think I want to. So then structure 5 would be back here. You know what? Hold on. We rework structure 5 a little bit. Right, and then structure 6 can go kind of on top of this, so uh, something like that for that structure. So that adds a little bit more detail back there. It's a little confusing actually looking at it now, but oh well. It does something. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make that cleaner. Never mind. So I'm gonna do this, this, um, this, 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 this. I'll do that. Okay, yeah, that looks nicer. Um, Alright, so I want to add in a good circle. Maybe I'll start with I think a 20 foot's too big. Try a 16 foot. Mast fighting top with we do a cross tree medium. And then I want a mast pole. Simple cross tree. And now, on this I can add deck ventilators. I'll do 12 foot. Think these will be the last two I can get in. So the question is, do I want them more like forward here? I think I do actually. And then if I copy that again, yeah, we're out. So there we go, Admiral OB. New armored cruiser entering service. There we go. Let's save and finish this design. And that will take 3 months to complete. I will be saving up money until then. And I think once Deploy to Loam completes, I will start working on the next battleship, which will probably be a coastal battleship. Alright, I can go a... Well, I probably don't want to do the coastal battleship yet. Alright. It's fine. Admiral OB gets delayed by a month. I think right now it's actually probably important to get more destroyers. You know, get another destroyer flotilla out. I want a medium range destroyer if at all possible. I'll take the actually I'll take the hit and speed and I'll take the removal of 2-inch mounts. Oh, hold on. Someone got promoted, I take it. Yeah. Two guys are below average quality on those Kotlugans. Assign new commander. So Lalande is a Kotlogan. Assign new commander. So unassigned. We have 3 unassigned guys who we just don't know what they are. I'll go until Deploy de Loam is maybe what, like 4 turns from completion? Yeah, screw it, we can piss off Russia. There we go, now we have sloping armor deck. Actually, I think Admiral OB I'm going not to actually build, I'm gonna do a rework. So I think that's this episode. I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, you know what? We can go. We can go until we can rework Admiral OB. Actually, no, no. I think that will be this episode because I want to start on the coastal battleship next time. So next time, I'll do the coastal battleship. We'll rework Admiral OB, make her what 1,000 tons heavier, give her a proper sloped deck, and yeah. Um, with that, I think I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If you want, I do have links below for where you can get Rule the Waves 3 when it comes out in May 18th, which for you guys will be in 6 days. Links below where you can get it. So that would be the Matrix store, that would be the Steam store. On top of that, I also have a link to I'm going to describe it as a pseudo-official Discord. I cannot say official, it's not official, it's not Matrix, so it's not officially Matrix or NWS associated, but one of the developers is in there, so I'm kind of stuck on that one. And I also have links to my own Discord, or for Worldways, and I also have links to my own Discord, Twitch, and Twitter if you're interested in any of those things. Alright, that's it. Sorry for keeping you for an hour. Bye!